Pant Down. Episode 1. It was a hot Sunday afternoon. I was in my cubicle enjoying some country music when I heard the emergency bell at the barracks. I jumped out of my bed to dress up as the bell says. We attended the parade and the base information was that there is an ongoing conflict at Bimbilla, a town in the northern region, so our service and presence as special forces in the Ghana Armed Force will be needed. This was just a week after returning from Somalia as United Nations soldiers on peacekeeping. We have 15 minutes to dress up for deployment. I dressed up quickly just when I was about to step out. Vanessa came around. She is a colleague soldier. One hot beautiful girl. I proposed to her some 3 months ago, but she turned down my request saying I have more ladies on my line. She can't trust me with her fragile heart. Hey soldier, why have you not been calling me lately? She said. Nothing, I replied. Nothing. Also, if I should have given in, this was how you gonna treat me, huh? Anyways, do you know I'm going with you on this mission? She said. I was a bit surprised to hear that from her, but you are not part of the special forces, but a different unit, so what are you going to do there? I asked. She got a bit closer and said, well, there are casualties in the ongoing conflict. People will need medical attention, so General has decided to add us nurses to the team to take control of the injured. I'm told because of the conflict, nurses and medical staff has fled the Bimbilla town for their safety, she said. I blew out air. Oh, that's cool, I replied. She then placed her gun on my shoulder. Take my weapon. I want to have something from you and give me yours. After this mission you can have me all to yourself. I know that's all you want. Fuck the hell out of me till I cry, beg for mercy, and squat, she said, smiling. I was surprised, but I never said a word. I smiled and shook and looked up into the skies like I wanted to say something to God. I gave her my gun and took hers. We went to our aerodrome to board the helicopter to Bimbilla. We got to Bimbilla finally. Truly the place was on fire. I could see some few houses burnt into ashes. The whole conflict, we are told, is a chieftaincy dispute. It has been a generational issue. Past and current government has tried solving it once and for all, but anytime things seems like the whole conflict is about to get solved, something will happen to escalate it again. As soldiers, we are to be peacemakers and ensure lives and properties are protected. The town was as quiet as a cemetery. We went to our designated camp to mount our tent. We were deployed to various points in the joint to protect those around. The next day, the President of the Republic and other dignitaries came around to start with mediation. They met the overlord and other leaders of the land to help settle their differences. They signed a peace treaty to smoke the peace pipe finally. After the meeting, it became necessary for us to leave the town as the armed forces for the police to maintain internal peace. I was in my tent when Vanessa came around. We are going home finally, right? She said. Yeah, I'm happy the leaders are now seeing the essence of peace. They will have to do away with this whole trivial fight that retards development in here, I said. Good boy, come here. What is it that you said to me 3 months ago? Eat me. Here I am, eat me then. She said and stood to sit on my laps on my bed. I tossed her like a coin and quickly went to zip the entrance of my tent. Before I returned, she was taking off her uniform. I got closer to kiss her on the neck. I heard her panting so loud. She went down on her knees to open my flap. Without hesitation, she took out my dick and straight into her mouth. She sucked the hell out of it. We had great time romancing. She excessively became wet that she begged me to fuck her finally. I gave it to her so hard that she could not just stop moaning with my name. We reached an equilibrium. I didn't know that you are this big, haven't met this kind of crossover before, a tired-looking Vanessa said with her head on my chest. I just gave out a faint smile. I wasn't sure if what I am feeling for her is true love or just infatuation. I stood up to get some water for us to drink. I heard a loud explosive sound. I opened the tent to have a look at what was happening outside. From the direction of where the palace of the overlord of Bimbilla is, all I saw was smoke engulfing the place. There is a problem, I said quickly to Vanessa. She jumped out of the bed to dress up quickly. We had the emergency call system asking all soldiers to come out of their tent. When we went, we were told some bad people have set the palace ablaze and the king has been shot dead as well. They dispatch us to manhunt the perpetrators. Watch out for the next episode.